What's up, guys? My name is LoverFella, and welcome back to a thank you video. Today, guys, I want to say a lot of things, but first off, I just want to say thank you. Thank you for the support that you guys have given me. 80,000 people have clicked subscribe to this channel. I have talked to hundreds of people now through my Instagram messages, Twitter messages, Discord messages of people saying that I have helped change their life. And it's the greatest feeling that I could ever have in my entire life. This is the greatest feeling I've ever felt. Like, I feel so full and just so good that I can help so many people and that this channel can be where it is. And I just want to say thanks to you guys. Thanks to everyone who's helped make this possible. To people that help run the servers, to people that help moderate my Discord, to people that help make this community what it is. Because the truth is, I wouldn't be here without you guys, all right? I think you know that, but I want you to make sure you understand how big of an impact every single one of you has had. People that are in my Discord all the time helping out, because I'm working full time, right? I don't have time to get in there and moderate, so people do it for me and they help out. And it's just incredible. And I started with literally nothing, okay? I started making videos with no experience. I had like no personality. I had like no skills at all making videos. I had nothing, all right? I had nothing, okay? And I just kept going and going and going and going. And now we're at this point where I have people that I can trust to do so many things to help me. And it's just literally a dream coming true. And I feel like this is the greatest example for you guys watching about how hard work eventually starts paying off over time. My goal isn't 80,000. My goal is to get to millions of subscribers, and I think we're gonna reach that. But just take a minute and re-watch an old video of mine. Take a minute and literally go back, look at how I started, look at how bad I was, and look at where we're at now. Look at how big the community has grown to. And tell me that hard work does not work. Tell me that this is all luck. Tell me that I got here because I got lucky. It's not true, all right? It's not true for anyone. And I feel like that is such a good message. That's what I want to get across to you guys today about the importance of working hard. So let's just take a minute here and let's just look at someone else, not me. Let's look at Michael Jordan. Everyone knows the story of him not even making varsity his freshman year of high school, yet he's arguably second best player ever. You know, my boy LeBron's #1, but he didn't even make his varsity team. So why did he become one of the greatest players ever? Because he worked like crazy. He worked super hard. Sure, he had some talent, but a lot of it was from hard work. It's not like in 1 year he suddenly just learned how to play basketball better, right? That was hard work. And like, so much that you do in your life just comes down to working hard. Like, you see people that are successful, you see big YouTubers, you see big sports stars and actors and everything, and you just look at it and you're like, it's so easy for them. Like, how are they there? And they just work all the time. Like, I'm only 80K. Now, to me, that's a ton, but it's nowhere near where I want to be. It's nowhere near some of the massive YouTubers. But the reason I'm here is because I work 9-hour days, all right? I'm an engineer full time. And then what I do, I come home, I take a 15-minute break, and then I usually work for 6 to 8 more hours, doing everything from studying how to make better thumbnails, studying picture composition, rule of thirds, how to make better divine spirals, how color composition goes into thumbnails, what the most clickable colors are, what the most clickable titles are, how to get more viewer engagement, how to increase audience retention. And I study and I study and I study every single month. I have weekly plans, monthly plans, weekly goals, monthly goals, daily goals, and I try to hit them every single day. I practice, I'll remake thumbnails 6, 7, 8 times until I get one I like. I'll remake videos multiple times a day. I will re-edit videos until I get it right. I will take a video off of YouTube that I've finished and remake it because I don't like 10 seconds. Just to improve, just to practice, just to get those connections in my brain to get better. I'll watch my videos and I'll study. What am I doing wrong? Why is my retention dropping here? Why isn't this getting better? That's not a natural gift, all right? That is just pure hard work. That's like literally what it is. Going to bed super late, learning how to, staying up later to do this is just like all part of hard work. And so the reason I'm saying this to you guys is because it's possible for any of you to get what you want if you work hard. If you have a goal in mind and you put in the work every single day and you sit there and you grind and you study and you improve. Don't confuse motion. Don't confuse working with improvement, all right? Your goal is to improve. Your goal is not to go through the motions. Your goal is to be uncomfortable. And the more uncomfortable you are, the more you're gonna improve. The more you step outside of your comfort zone, the more challenges you're gonna take on and the more skills you're going to develop. And over time, that's gonna teach you to always step out of your comfort zone. Like for me, many of you know I used to, kind of still do, have horrible life-altering social anxiety. For absolutely no reason, when I go into social situations, oftentimes I cannot breathe. My heart rate increases, my breath gets really shallow, I get super nervous, and I'll have panic attacks. So why is that? Well, it's just something about how I am. So it makes me super uncomfortable. So what do I do to fix that? I go into social situations all the time, and now it's almost not even a problem anymore. I used to get panic attacks at the thought of eating alone. I used to get panic attacks at grocery shopping. It's gone now because I work at it. Every single day I work at it to improve it by doing what I hate doing. And so it's incredible to see that actually being true, because it helps reinforce into me that you kind of make your own destiny in your own life. Like, you really end up being the person who decides where your life's gonna end up. If your life is gonna end up as you being super fat, super lazy, lonely, and not successful, that's because of the choices you make every single day. If your life's gonna end up successful, wealthy, fit, in shape, bunch of friends, super happy, it's because of the choices you make. You can take either one, easy road or hard road. It's really up to you. And I think for me, the choice is clear. For me, taking the road to happiness is the better choice, but it's a lot harder. I mean, anyone can be angry, right? It takes no effort to be angry and negative and depressed and say, everyone's against me, my life's falling apart. It's so easy to do. I mean, you could do it about anything. You could say, my apartment sucks because it's infested with cockroaches and I work too much and all, whatever. You can find reasons to be negative, but finding reasons to be positive takes real character and real strength to do. Anyone can be negative, but you have to make a choice to be positive. And when you make that choice, it can change your life in a lot of ways. So I guess this video is just me making this. I'll make a lot of these for myself, so I look back at them in like 5 or 10 years and I'm like, wow, look at that, that's so cool. Remind me of like where my mind's at, like how I'm thinking and stuff. But I just think that's so powerful, all right? I think that is so powerful to visualize and see that you can become whoever you want to be. So I'm at 80K subs. I mean, I always believed I would get here, but I was always like, you know, I don't have any skill, I'm quiet, I'm antisocial, my personality's whatever, my voice is boring, all these problems I thought I had, and yet here I am. And it's just amazing to see. So I hope at least one of you hears this message and can start making a good change in your life, whatever it is, fitness, health, mentally, whatever, I don't care what it is. Make a good change in your life, because ultimately all it comes down to is hard work. And if you're still watching, I'm gonna get really technical with you for a second. I read this book, okay? I read a lot of books, and it talks about the development of talent and why this works, all right? And one of the things it said is that basically, as you learn new skills, these connections in your brain get thicker. Like, think of it as a path. Like, as you walk that path, the dirt gets deeper and deeper and the plants disappear, and eventually it's a path. It used to be jungle, now it's a path. Well, that's how skills work. So every single day you're making that path deeper and deeper and deeper. But if you stop, plants regrow. It's the exact same in your brain. So if you stop developing a skill, it starts to go away. But if you work at it and work at it and work at it and get those paths deep, eventually you're gonna have a talent or a skill that to others makes you look like a natural. But you know, the truth is, you worked at it every single day. If you're fat, you're 100 pounds overweight and you feel like, I can't get down to a healthy weight, you know, I'm just born like this, I have thick bones. No, you don't. You're lying to yourself. The truth is, you're lazy and you're not studying how to do it right. Do you know how to do HIIT cardio? Do you know how to lift right? Do you know how to eat right? Are you counting your macros in your diet? Are you eating enough protein? Are you cutting out carbs, eating enough fats? Probably not. If you're fat, actually, you're definitely not. It's because of the choices that you're making. So start making better choices. Start letting those bad choice paths fill up with plants, and start letting the good choice paths open up and turn into clean paths to walk through every day. Develop habits, and it'll change your life. So guys, this video is a hardcore LoverFella video. I just wanted to say thank you to everyone. And finally, thank you to my patrons out there. I don't thank you guys enough, but to have 45 of you donating to me to support my channel, it's incredible. I don't have words for it other than it's incredible. You guys are giving me your money to help me grow this community. And that is the greatest thing I can ask for. As small as $1 donation is the equivalent of 1,000 views on YouTube. That's what it is. And so it really is making a huge difference for me. It really, really is. I wouldn't be able to afford my setup. I'll show you guys what we have real quick if you're curious while we're talking. I wouldn't be able to afford this camera, my GoPro, these computer monitors, mic, headphones, new computer, keyboard, all of the soundproofing, my expensive light, none of it without you guys. So thank you. And guys, that's my video. 20K more, we're at 100K. I'm gonna do something crazy. Let me know what you guys want to see for 100K. And as a final plug here, merch link in description, boys. Spread the love. See you guys tomorrow. Peace.